Could my day get any worse? This is like living in a torture chamber. I have just had to turn off my hob because as I was cleaning it, the electrics started to arc. Like, I don't know what those bits are called, but a bit like it's got those little plastic bits there, and it's just giving me an electric shock. I'm okay. What I've had to do is pull out my oven. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I might have to ring somebody in a minute just to check that I'm going to be okay and I'm not going to like have a heart attack or something stupid. And I've used this piece of wood, good old MDF, to turn off the electrics. So I haven't actually touched any of the electrics at all. And I think what I'm just going to do now is just leave this out. I'm not going to put it back. You can actually see, and this is what I had to explain to my landlord today when they visited, where the units actually caught fire due to my oven that was installed not closing properly and having an issue with it. So again, I've got all of this damage to the kitchen where I'm renting the house, and I keep sending photographs to my landlord and I keep trying to get help and support, and I think people don't believe me. They think I'm lying. They think I'm like bullshitting them or something. But and everyone's like, why don't you just move? I'm like, Jesus Christ, sorry for using the Lord's name in vain for those of you who are religious, but I've tried to move. What people don't realise is we've had COVID. So for 2 years, no one was going to move anywhere anyway. And it just... I just think being electrocuted is just completely put the icing on the cake. I'm just so lucky that none of my children are here. And it wasn't them, it was me. I even told them in my PIP assessment last week, one of the reasons why I don't use the kitchen to cook in, it's just basically a storage container, is because the appliances aren't safe. I don't feel safe using them. I clean them, I try and keep them maintained. If there's an issue, I contact my landlord. But usually on the hob, it's covered. And the reason it's covered is because I've had issues where my son, who's got SEN needs, bless him, he's gone into my kitchen when I've been in the garden or in the bathroom, and he's put my hob on and he's told me he's going to make his own beans on toast, and I've come downstairs and literally I can smell the gas. So I've got locks on my doors off, but just being electrocuted now is just, I can't believe it. So yeah, it is literally like the worst day in ages that I've had to deal with this shit. And I'm just going to text my landlord and let him know that I can't use my hob because it's just electrocuted me. Okay.